My ambition is just to be the best that we can possibly be. We want to get the news, we want to get it fast, we want to get it first, we want to get it right, and we want to deliver it to you so that you understand it.
The countdown is on.
You know, when I sit down at the table, I feel a real responsibility to make sure that we are telling the viewers everything we know as soon as we know it. It means a lot to sit down at this table and to look out and know who's looking back, who's watching us. That's who we care about. We care about our viewers. We care about getting the news. We care about getting it first. We care about getting it right. And that's really, really important. I've worked here for over 2 decades at this point, and the relationship you build up with the viewers is incredibly important. I'm looking at Twitter all the time, trying to get feedback from people who are watching. Sometimes it's a little more than you want to hear, but it keeps you honest too. It keeps you part of the conversation, and that's really what this is about. A conversation that we're having with the audience. It's not us preaching to people. It's us learning what we can, telling you everything we know, and trying to hear what else it is that you want to know about. Trying to make sure we're delivering what you want to hear. I'll tell you, more often than not, I kind of forget that the cameras are there, but when there's really a burning question, when there are things that are happening, I do feel that we're channeling what you want to hear. I'm thinking about what my mom would want to hear. I'm thinking about what my friends would want to hear. I'm thinking about some of the investors I know who are watching, what they want to hear come out of this. Those are the same questions we have. This is about making sure that you get to find out the news and you get to deliver it directly to the viewers. It's about having that relationship with the people who have been watching for lots of years. There's so much that you've already kind of given me. I want to go back. And I know some of these people. I don't know them, I've never seen them in person, but we have relationships, whether that be on email or Twitter, or people who have stopped by the studio to see things. I mean, it becomes a real mission that I'm doing my best to bring the news to you and making sure that you're informed. It's speaking truth to power. That's what we do. I hear from viewers all the time, and they talk about how they react to what they're seeing on set, what they do with that information, whether that be a trade that they make or whether that just be information they're filing away for future use. You know, there are moments on set when there's a big, important interview and my jaw drops because of something I've heard. And it's funny, those are the same interviews that I get the most calls about afterwards, people who were also surprised. Because these aren't viewers who are checking in for a few minutes a day. These are viewers who are with us for hours every morning. They spend every morning with us, and they've been doing that for years. Someone calls up and said, I had no idea that's what he really thought.
Not only did he know about it, he was using the funds himself.
Or, wow, that was really revealing to see the way he put those numbers together. Or, what did she mean when she said blah? You know, those are the things that they want to find out. That's what they're getting. That's why they watch the show. So that's why it's become such a relationship with our viewers. These are people who are with us on this journey and who are playing along at home. Look, I think that the world revolves around money. If you ever want to find out what's really going on, you follow the money, and that's what we do. We tell you why people are making these decisions. We're telling you why governments are moving, why markets are moving. If you really want to know the truth, money motivates everything, and if you follow that trail, you can find out what really happened. CNBC is just different. We dig deeper. We're finding out more of the story, and we're trying to find out what tomorrow's story is going to be.
I'm Andrew Ross, working with your top business headlines.
We give our viewers a seat at the table. We're talking to some of the most important people in business, the people who are making these decisions. We're finding out why they make those decisions, what makes them tick, what they're thinking about next, and we're making sure you find out instantaneously, so you've got an edge over what everybody else is thinking out there. The best advice I ever got was that showing up is 90% of this whole game. You gotta show up, and you gotta show up every day. And if you do that, you'll stand out, because it's hard. It's hard to get up every day, and it's hard to do this every day, and it's hard to give your best every day. But if you do, people will notice. The other thing that people have told me along the way, do the jobs that nobody else wants to do, because you can really stand out if you do that, and people will appreciate it. You do those jobs and you will get offered other opportunities, and just keep showing up. People always ask me what I want to do next, and I always think they're a little crazy. This is what I want to do. I don't want to do something else next. I love getting up early in the morning, and I love being the first to find out about things, and I love being the first one to get to tell you. I think if you're watching CNBC, you're watching because you want to get an edge.
Squawk Box begins right now.
That's our job, to deliver that edge to you. You know, if you're watching, it's probably not that you're a passive viewer. You're going to be an active investor. You're going to be an active player in the markets, and that's our job. Our job is to make sure you get the edge you're looking for.
The Dow futures are up by 207 points.
My ambition is just to do my best every day. I want to get out here and make sure I figure out the news and figure out what it means and do my best to deliver it. That's all I want to do.
CNBC. Live ambitiously.